Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Hazem Al-Momani, a consultant bariatric surgeon in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. And it brings me the greatest of pleasure to welcome today a dear colleague of mine from Mayo Clinic, US, Dr. Barham Abu Daya. Dr. Abu Barham will be joining us in the upcoming IFSO webinar on December the 20th, 2 to 3 p.m. Central European Time. During the webinar, Dr. Abu Daya will be sharing with us his recent publication in obesity surgery, talking about the effect of the gastrojejunal anastomosis diameter, distendability index, and weight regain after laparoscopic Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. Dr. Abu Daya, welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Al-Momani. It's quite a pleasure to be participating in this webinar, and thank you for the selection committee for picking our paper to discuss it in this journal club. The paper is quite provocative, actually. We all know that the gold standard operation for obesity and metabolic disease is the gastric bypass. It's an excellent operation with a good track record and safety profile in the long term in managing excess adiposity and diabetes. However, we all realize that there is no cure for this disease, and weight regain is reported and is a real entity after any procedures, including the gastric bypass. We always struggle to identify the risk factors for this weight regain. What does anatomically change about the gastric bypass that is conducive to weight regain? In this paper, we take a deeper dive. The findings are quite provocative because it's not as simple as we thought. It's not an issue of restriction or gut hormonal response. Probably the answer is nuanced and in between. And with this, we investigated using fancy modalities to identify both anatomic factors like diameter and volume, but also physiologic factors like distensibilities and gut hormonal response as predictors of weight regain. And we provide a very nice algorithm to help surgeons, gastroenterologists, and providers to start stratifying their patients to help them in their weight loss journey and in the management of weight regain after the gastric bypass. So join us. It will be an excellent discussion, very much new insights into the problem, and looking forward to having the dialogue.
Amazing. Well, to be honest, I think you've stimulated me enough to look forward to this webinar, Dr. Abu Daya. So it sounds as if you've got something that people can take with them to their clinic, to their OR and their endoscopy rooms. Am I right in assuming so?
Absolutely. We put the findings in context. So to develop a clinical algorithm to help clinicians and operators and surgeons to help stratify their patients early in order to intervene on the issue and correct any abnormalities that need to be corrected to manage the weight recidivism after the procedure. Again, I think the insights are new. I was definitely surprised by the findings that we have and looking forward to sharing it with everybody.
Likewise, Barham. Well, we won't take much of the excitement for those who will be joining us for the live webinar. Looking forward to welcome you and the rest of our members. Reminder again, join us for IFSO 41st webinar, December 20th, 2 to 3 p.m. Central European Time. See you then. Bye-bye.